Welcome, racers, race fans. Welcome to Steamboat Springs, Colorado, Ski Town, USA. We are on our final day of the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom competition. This is for bragging rights for sure today. Head-to-head competition, men and women. It's going to be a rock'em sock'em event. We are just 2 minutes away from forerunners and very, very excited. I don't have a start list yet, so I don't know the number of competitors yet, but we are getting that. We'll have that shortly. Beautiful day here in Ski Town, USA. A little chilly this morning. Colder than a mother-in-law's kiss, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Hey, hello. Yeah. So,
but it's going to be a beautiful day.
I can't do that. I can only do one or the other. I mean, they can do it. I just won't. I only have time on one. Well, because of the way we're doing this, we're going to have to do like all the. The plan was to do all the.
I want to thank the University of Colorado for hosting this event, as well as the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. We do have this live on Nolting Vision, website listed in live timing. Welcome to those that are watching and listening from around the globe. Gorgeous day here in Ski Town, USA. We're at Howelsen Hill, the greatest city park in all of America. Thank you to all the men and women that make this possible, working this event here today. The lifts are running, the ski patrol's out. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you to all the volunteers that have helped out this week. It does take a village to hold a ski race, and I'm the village idiot, your announcer, Peter Lemongello. Again, just a few minutes away from forerunners. So competitors should start to make their way up to the start. This is a short but blistering fast slalom here. So there will be some action, I guarantee that.
Yeah, clarify it with Greg. To ask him how he wants to do it. File.
Very touching yesterday, listening to Spencer Nelson's family talk about his life and his career at CU before his time with us was cut short. Also, wonderful to hear the senior speeches. It was very exciting. Looks like we have 14 women and 21 men today. We have all collegiate racers representing University of Colorado Buffaloes, the University of Alaska Anchorage Seawolves, University of Utah Utes, Denver University Pioneers. Colorado Mountain College Eagles are also competing today. Looks like we're going to run the women first. And then the men, again, the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom right here at Howelsen Hill. I see the forerunners getting warmed up right now.
Oh, I'm here, Kevin. Go for Kevin. I can also hear you on the...
And we are okay the way you described it. If the forerunners run side by side.
Yes, the forerunners will run side by side. They will not both get a time, but they will get in. Which are we running first? The women on red first? Tell me what we're running.
Is it clear and then we'll go?
No, negative.
And apologize for the delay, everyone. We are just moments away. A lot of coordination going in here, and our crack timing crew wants to make sure that we are all accurate here. We have our forerunner in the gate. Whoa, and we have some style on the blue course here. I don't know who this is, but this is fantastic. Red course coming across into their tuck on the blue. Go ahead and cross, Red.
Okay, so bib 31 should be in the start.
We look like we have bib 31 in the start, Ellery Smart.
All right, you may send red. You can mark these. They're going to be really, really tight. But they're the ones that are the ones. It's only, you only get zeros.
Ellery Smart on the red course coming at you right now.
It might just work. No, but the next one's going to be 52. Because it'll be the 56. We have 32 in.
Ellery Smart crossing with a time of 16:29, 16.29. So very, very short slalom here.
All right.
Should be some activity. Nora Brandt, bib number 32 from Germany, representing the DU Pioneers, is our next racer.
Now. What happened? Bashed it! See, that's what's going to happen. You can't do that. This is a qualifier, so yeah.
We're just in the qualifying rounds right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nora Brandt,
Yeah, but that's.
the University of Denver Pioneer, in the start, bib number 32. Ellery Smart, her qualifying time, 16:29. Here comes Nora Brandt. Here, hoping to move up to get seated well. 16:04, 16:04 for Nora Brandt. She moves into the fastest time right now. Sona Moraviskova is on course right now. Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College in the start house. Moraviskova crosses with a 16:38, 16.38. That is the third fastest time. Ainsley Prophet on course.
Somehow or another, I'm going to finish.
Michelle Curvin from the University of Utah is in the start house, but this is Ainsley Prophet in her tuck, crossing with a 16.40, 16.40. Currently fourth fastest run. Michelle Curvin from Sweden, skiing for the University of Utah. Bib number 35 is on course there on the red. Again, we are in qualification rounds. Emma Hammergaard, bib number 36 from Sweden, representing the University of Colorado Golden Buffaloes, in the start house. That was Curvin crossing with a 16.49, 16.49. Currently in fifth position. Hammergaard, our next racer. And there's already a good groove being formed here. Hammergaard, the CU Buffalo, crossing with a 16.33, 16.33, third fastest in the qualifying round. Elena Ekzenberger, bib number 37 from Austria, also from the University of Colorado, our next racer. And she crosses with a 16:46, 16:46, currently in sixth position. Alyssa Hill, bib number 38, our next racer from the University of Alaska Anchorage, one of the Sea Wolves. And the gate opens and she is on her way right now. Colorado, I think Colorado just voted to reintroduce the Sea Wolf. I'm not positive. 16:58, 16.58 for Alyssa Hill. Caitlin Harsh, skiing for the University of Colorado, is our next racer, bib number 39. She is on course. Good looking run going here, hoping to get a good qualification time, and she does. 16:23, 16:23, second fastest run. Nicole Ma from the University of Alaska Anchorage, our next racer, bib number 40. And Ma crossing with a 17.22, 17.22 for Ma, bib number 40, currently in 10th position. Our next racer, Ashley Alexander, another one of those racers with two first names, bib 41, the Canadian skiing with the University of Alaska Anchorage. Mary Kate Hackworthy from Colorado Mountain College in Steamboat Springs is in the start. Alexander coming at us right now, carrying some good speed across the finish with a 16:37, 16:37, currently fifth fastest. Bib 42, Mary Kate Hackworthy on course. Cheyenne Brown, also from Colorado Mountain College, now in the start house. Mary Kate Hackworthy, she's skied this hill a time or two into her tuck, and she crosses with a 17:05, 17:05, currently in 11th position. Cheyenne Brown getting the start command. She is on course. Cheyenne Downtown Brown from Colorado Mountain College, and Christina Natalenko from the University of Alaska Anchorage in the start house. Downtown Brown crossing with a 16.92, 16.92, currently in 11th position. Christina Natalenko, our last women's competitor in the qualification round here. And she is on course. And there she goes, crossing with a 16:97, 16:97, currently in 12th position. Going to take about a minute or so as we switch over to the men. Again, we're in the qualification round here at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom, brought to you by the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. Watching all these athletes makes me think about my fitness whole donut in my mouth. I would like, my favorite exercise is actually a cross between a lunge and a crunch. I call it lunch. That's what I do best. And I think the men are coming out of the blue for their timing. Qualification round. And we've had the timing checked, and we look good to go. Our first racer is going to be Jacob Dilling from the University of Colorado. He'll be followed by Leon Nikic. Gustav Rosberg Voello will be starting third. Cole Puckett from Steamboat Springs, skiing for DU, is in fourth. Jeremy Mathers will round out our top 5 first competitors. And again, the men are qualifying on the blue course, and Dilling is on course, bib number 31. We are all agog and a glitter as we watch this parallel slalom action.
To make sure that this is all working right, I've got cables going everywhere.
And Dilling crosses with a 15.50. 15.50. Leon Nikic, bib 32, our next racer. He is on course right now. Bib number 33, Gustav Voello in the start, but this is University of Alaska Anchorage. He's got the double panel knockdown technique, 15.78. 15.78. A little bit slower than Dilling's technique. We'll see. We'll see what carries over here for the crowd, for the competitors. Next racer is on course, Gustav Voello from University of Utah. He's doing the counter method, just bashing the gates with his shoulders. Voello looking fast, and he crosses with a 15.32. Fastest time so far, 15.32. Cole Puckett from Steamboat Springs and the University of Denver in the start house, bib number 34. He is on course right now. This is really great racing going on right now. Fun to see the whole course. And Cole Puckett crossing with a 15.89, 15.89 for Puckett. Jeremy Mathers, University of Utah, freshman, in the start house, about to kick out, bib number 35. Again, we're just in the qualification round. Bib 35 getting the start command. The gate opens and Mathers is on course right now. Bib 35 from the University of Utah. Getting that wide and low line right now, Mathers. Let's see if that's fast. Double panel bash, 15.53, 15.53. Third fastest for Mathers. Olaf Engelhardt Sanderberg, bib number 36 from Norway, skiing for the University of Alaska Anchorage. He is on course right now. Qualification round for the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational. And he crosses with a 16.25, 16.25 for Sanderberg. Jan Ronner, bib number 37 from Austria, skiing for the University of Alaska Anchorage. He is our next competitor, bib 37. And Ronner is on course right now, the Seawolf. Whoa, and wild turn there. And Ronner crossing with a time of 16.02, 16.02 for Jan Ronner. Max Burvey, bib number 38, University of Colorado, Buffalo, on course. And Burvey crosses with a 16.13, 1613 for Max Burvey. Next racer, Alexander Berkner from CU. He is on course. Whoa, and he gets a little low, but he stays on the course there. This is Alexander Berkner. And he's going to get a time, 16:27, 16:27, ninth fastest time. Max Bamber, bib number 40. University of Alaska, Anchorage. And he is on course. Tracey Moore from Coach Springs, born and raised, now skiing for the DU Pioneers. He is in the start house, but that is Bamber. Bamber, bib 40, crossing with a 16.14. Bib, that is currently in 8th position for bib 40. Tracey Moore, bib 41, University of Denver Pioneer, born and raised here in Ski Town, USA. He is getting the start command right now. And the gate is open. Seymour's on course. He'll be followed by Colorado Mountain College's Jack Reich. Seymour looking good right now. Again, qualification round. He crosses with a 1591. 1591, 6th fastest run. Nice job there, Trey Seymour. Jack Reich, bib number 42 from Colorado Mountain College, one of the Eagles. He is on course right now. He's been down this hill a time or two, Winter Sports Club alumni, and he crosses with a 1583. 1583 for Jack Reich. That qualifies, that's 5th right now. Diedrich Langmoen Nielsen, bib 43 from the University of Alaska, Anchorage. He is on course. And he crosses Nielsen, bib 43, with a 1596, 1596, currently in 8th position. Hunter Ide, bib 44, University of Alaska, Anchorage racer, is on course. He'll be followed by Tristan, the Lane of Pain. Oh, nice turn here for Hunter Ide. This is going to be another fast one. 1574, 15.74 for Ide, puts him into 4th position. Next racer, Tristan, the Lane of Pain, bib 45. About to blast out of the start. Tristan Lane is on course. Bobby Ryan in the start house from CU, but this is DU's Lane. Also called T-Sizzle on this circuit. T-Sizzle crossing with a 16.50, 1650 for Tristan Lane. Bobby Ryan, our next racer, bib number 46, University of Colorado Buffalo. And he is on course right now. Ryan, bib 46. He'll be followed by Serge Peguiam from Colorado Mountain College. This is Bobby Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. from the CU Buffaloes, crossing with a 15.95, 15.95, qualifies ninth. Serge Paguillem in the start house, bib 47. He is on course right now. He'll be followed by Steamboat's own Tracey Moore from the CU Buffaloes. Serge Paguillem looking good right now. Racing on his home hill, the Seymour ski athlete crosses with a 16.45, 16.45 for Paguillem. Chase Seymour, our next racer. He is on course right now, ladies and gentlemen. Seymour coming at you. And he crosses with a 15.88, 15.88, seventh fastest run. Nice job there, Chase Seymour. William Cashmore, bib number 49. New Zealand native skiing for Colorado Mountain College. Funny thing about William, he's always asking you for a buck. Nicholas Onkovskoy in the start house. And Cashmore crosses with a 16.05, 16.05 for Cashmore, currently in 13th position. Nick Onkovskoy, also from the Colorado Mountain College. He is in the start house. And the gate opens up, and Nick is on course on Onkovskoy. Colorado Mountain College athlete, looking good right now. A GS specialist. Skiing very, looking good. This is on Onkovskoy. 15.95, 15.95, 10th fastest. Gunnar Barnwell, our next racer. Bib 51 from Colorado Mountain College, and this will conclude our qualifications round. He is on course right now.
Can I get a hand time for that last race? No.
Stop it.
Gunnar Barnwell, and he crosses with a 16.09, 16.09. Now we take a little break here, folks, as we get our brackets set up. Nice job there, Gustav Vuelo. 15.32, that was a scorching run. Jacob Dilling in second, Jeremy Mathers third, Hunter Ide fourth, Leon Nikic fifth, Jack Reich sixth, Chase Seymour seventh, Cole Puckett eighth, Trey Seymour ninth, and Bobby Ryan rounds out the top 10. Again, we will be taking a short break here as we get the brackets set up, do some coursework, and we'll be underway with our parallel slalom here at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational.
Athletes, a couple of reminders. We are looking at an 11 o'clock start for the bracketed rounds. If all the athletes want to get back around, do one slip run before the bracketed rounds begin. We will begin with the 5 men's pairings for the round of 32. Run those pairings to completion and then roll into the women's round of 16. They will take their first run. Then the men's round of 16 will take their first run before the women's second run of that round. Again, all athletes to the start to do a slip run. We're scheduled to start at 11 o'clock. You will receive your bracketed bibs at the start.
that's kind of what I was
Okay, we are back and we're getting ready here. We have a preliminary round where bib number 16, Max Burvey from CU, will be competing against Mauro Bamber, bib 17 from the University of Alaska Anchorage. The winner will go to face our number 1 seed, Gustav Voello. Diedrich Langmoen Nielsen, bib 12 from University of Alaska Anchorage, will compete against Tristan Lane of Payne, bib 21. The winner of that will face Leon Nikic of the University of Alaska Anchorage. Jan Ronner will face Serge Piguillem in the preliminary round. Serge from Colorado Mountain College, Jan Ronner from the University of Alaska Anchorage. And they will face Hunter Ide, who qualified 4th. William Cashmore will face off against Alexander Berkner from CU, William Cashmore from CMC. The winner of that will go and face Jeremy Mathers from University of Utah. And then Gunnar Barnwell from CMC will race Olaf Engelhard Sanderberg. The winner of that will compete against our 2nd-ranked athlete, Jacob Dilling from CU. So we are just a little bit away here from our men. 1 second max differential. So if someone goes out or something, it's 1 second max. Yes, and if you go out of the course, do not cross the finish. That would be good. That would be good. Fun day of racing here. I wish the Seymours would take this more seriously. You know, they've got their lawn chairs.
01, okay.
Okay. Then it should say what?
They've got it made in the shade, I'm telling you right now.
Nothing on the right-hand side.
Oh, it has a number on it still. 2.875. It
Okay,
didn't
hit the clear on the far right side, the white button.
Now we're ready.
Okay,
It says
now we got
1,
1,
0,
0, 0.
Okay, that should be ready to go. All right.
Timing is clear.
And it looks like timing is clear, and we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your legendary announcer, Peter Lemongello, welcoming you to the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom, our men's preliminary rounds. We have 5 competitions here in the preliminary round to qualify for the round of 16.
Red, 17 blue,
16 red, Max Burvey. 17 blue, Mauro Bamber. And we are getting ready to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a clean course, and we are underway here in the parallel slalom. Again, Burvey on the red course, Bamber on the blue. Very, whoa, and Bamber just throwing out sideways. And that means Max Burvey gets a 1 second advantage.
but what if you just do this? No, what's the next set?
Our next set will be Deirdre Nielsen. I'm sorry, Deirdre Langmoen Nielsen,
Thank you, John.
bib 12. He is on red. Bib 21, Tristan Lane on blue, the Lane of Pain. And we have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. This is Nielsen on blue, Tristan Lane on red, and Lane taking a commanding lead off the bat, but Nielsen coming on strong, going to be very close to the finish. Oh, and it is blue by, is it blue by 3.375. Blue by 3.75. So that was Tristan Lane on blue. 16.61 versus 16.24.
You sure that was blue? That should have been red that won that one.
Yeah, red should
Yeah,
have
I agree.
Red won it.
But what course did? So
Hold on, everyone. We're double checking.
No.
Okay, and the correction there, I apologize, is Diedrich Nielsen was the winner on the red course by 0.375 differential. I apologize for that. We are getting corrected.
Have your lanes assigned correctly. Red's properly to the red side versus blue.
we've got it squared away, Greg.
Okay, copy.
So just for a test,
If someone's ready, we're ready to start.
Stand by 1 minute.
I'm
Copy
just
that.
gonna go up to 99 just to do a quick test. This should be red course. Go left, which is red.
Okay.
Can you remember L is red?
And our third pairing, Jan Ronner, bib 13 from the University of Alaska Anchorage, will be going against Sergi Guillaume
All right.
from Spain, skiing for the Colorado Mountain College, bib number 20. Jan Ronner on the red course, Sergei Piguiam on the blue course.
Timing's ready? Timing confirmed. Timing is ready to resume. Start's ready.
And we have a start. And we're not sure what happened there at the start. This is Jan Ronner. And we are going to rerun that. So Jan, if you can go right back up to the top. Our blue start did not open.
The racer on the blue course inadvertently. Copy.
So Jan, please go right back up. The blue gate did not open up. Our next pairing will be William Cashmore from CMC against Alexander Berkner from the University of Colorado.
Wants to confirm publicity rerun.
Yeah, it sounds like there's. There's definitely a malfunction. The third gate got turned off.
But he
We'll
did
run the other
finish.
pairs and
Oh, you're
fence it
clearing
back
them
around
out.
and we'll
Okay.
run that pair at the end of the. Your team's already on the list.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it does
to say 1 second on Berkner.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
we
yes.
have 14, you said, red?
Bib 14, William Cashmore on the red course. That will be bib 19, Alexander Berkner on the blue course. And we have a clear course, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are again, the preliminary round. We're just getting the kinks out. We have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Berkner on the blue, Cashmore on the red. This is a close race. Cashmore getting a little low, late and backwards. This is Berkner on blue. And he has a .89 advantage, 892 advantage to blue, Berkner.
Computer automatically figures that stuff out, so we don't really need to keep track of the differential.
Okay.
Gardner needs to talk about it to the crowd.
1-5 red.
Next racers are going to be Gunnar Barnwell on red, bib 15. Olaf Sanderberg, bib 18 on blue. And we have a good start. We're underway. Engelhardt on blue, Barnwell on red. We got a barn burner going right now. Whoa, and holding on for dear life. Going to be very close. And it looks like blue just by a hair, 1629 to 1654. Engelhardt, the differential .258, 258 for the blue course. Make your way right back up, gentlemen. We're going to get the preliminary round out, and then I believe we're cutting over to the women. But we still need Pegiem and Ronner to run. Okay, bib 13, we're going to try this again. Jan Ronner, University of Alaska Anchorage, on the red. Bib 20, Serge Pegiem on the blue from Colorado Mountain College.
Got 13 and 20 doing a rerun.
Copy.
20 gold. What is red?
And we have a good start. Pegiem on the blue, Ronner on the red, and Ronner gets his arm caught but stays in the course. What a recovery. This is going to be a great race, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes to the finish. And it's Pegiem with a 1651 and a .151 advantage over Ronner. Now they're going to switch courses, so head back right up to the top. Unbelievable. That was the race of the day so far. Jan Ronner catching an arm, almost going off the course. What an athletic move to stay in there. And on this run right now, we've got Mauro Bamber on red course, Max Burvey on blue, and we have a good start and we're underway. Again, we are in the preliminary round. Burvey on the blue. Bamber has to make up a second on this run. I think it's going to be all Burvey, and it is Max Burvey going on. Burvey going to face the number 1 seed, Gustav Vuelo from the University of Utah. Great race there. Nice job, Mauro Bamber, sorry. Tristan Lane and Deirdre Nielsen going this time, switching.
Right, we have 21 red, 12 blue.
Tristan Lane now on the red course. Nielsen on the blue course. Nielsen had the advantage by 0.37, and we have a good start right now. Lane on the red course. He's got to make up 0.375, I'm told right now. It's going to be awfully close, and it looks like Nielsen, bib number 12, Nielsen advances to face Leon Nikic. Bib number 19, Alexander Berkner, is on the red course. William Cashmore on the blue course. Berkner has a 0.892 advantage over Cashmore. Berkner goes on to face Jeremy Mathers from the University of Utah. Bib number 19, Alexander Berkner on red. Bib 14, William Cashmore, Colorado Mountain College, on blue. Blue's got to make up 0.892 seconds. The anticipation is killing me. Here we go, underway. Berkner on red, Cashmore on blue. Look at Cashmore coming on strong. He's got to win by 0.892. All eyes to the finish. Not quite enough, not quite enough. Alexander Berkner, bib number 19, will advance. Cashmore won the run, but didn't make up the differential. Alexander Berkner going forward. Bib number 15 on blue, that is Gunnar Barnwell. Against Olaf Sanderberg on
Blue.
0.25 for Sanderberg. Advantage. And we have a good start. Engelhardt on red. Barnwell on blue. Hard to tell which is the fastest course. It's going to be very close. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. The differential on the run was 0.121 for the blue course. But that means Sanderberg advances, I believe. Olaf Sanderberg will now face Jacob Dilling. And here we go. Pagiem on red. Ronner on blue. 0.15 differential for Pagiem. This could be another good race here. Pagiem on the red has the initial advantage, but Ronner coming on strong midway down. He's got to make up 0.15, and he looks like he may have done it. Unbelievable ski racing. The blue course advances. He makes up 0.476 on the run, and he advances. Ronner will face Hunter Ide from the University of Alaska. Jan Ronner, that was a great race.
Yes, sir, Greg.
1 versus 6.
We're moving over to the ladies bracket, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm wondering if you know, what if soy milk is just regular milk introducing itself in Spanish? Do you ever think of that?
Okay, so we've got
116, 9, 8, 5, 12, 13,
Appointment ready for the
3,
women?
19,
11, 6, 7, 10, 18, 2.
Okay.
Nora Brand will get a bye in the first round.
Yeah, just a clarification. Are we gonna run first run women, first run men?
Yes.
Or are we gonna run first and second run women, then first and second run men?
No.
So Elena Ekzenberger from CU will be going against Michelle Curvin of the University of Utah.
Copy that.
We're just a few moments away, setting up the timing. Again, for our men's round of 16, our number 1 seed, Gustav Voella, will face Max Burvey from CU. Second will be Trey Seymour from DU facing teammate Cole Puckett from DU. Puckett qualified 8th, Seymour 9th. Third matchup will be Leon Nikic qualifying 5th from the University of Alaska Anchorage facing Diedrich Nielsen, bib number 12. Hunter Ide will go against Jan Ronner, bib number 13. Jeremy Mathers will go against Alexander Berkner. Bobby Ryan from CU will face Jack Wright from Colorado Mountain College. Chase Seymour will go against Nick Onkovskoy from Colorado Mountain College. That'll be a CU CMC. And Olaf Sanderberg will go against Jacob Dilling in the final round of 16 matchup. Look at the work of the ski coaches out there. They are earning their money today. Ski coaches shouldn't never have to pay for ski equipment or wine if it's going right. And I hope it's going right, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to say, Jan Ronner on that run, he was hanging in there like a hair on a grilled cheese sandwich. He stayed on that run. It was unbelievable. He had his whole arm through that panel, pulled him back. I don't know how he didn't go off the course, but he stayed on and advanced. Our first women, Elena Ekzenberg, will be going against Michelle Curvin.
The buys can't take it.
Oh, and I'm told that the buys can take their run if they want. So we may see Nora Brand just getting some exercise in here. Caitlin Harsh, the second qualifier, also has a bye.
Let me know when you're ready. Sorry.
Good crowd here for a Saturday. Welcome to Steamboat Springs, Ski Town, USA. Again, this is the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Meet, the parallel slalom competition. We're about to start our round of 16 for the women. just completed the preliminary round for the men. And these look like two pretty equal courses, actually, with people advancing from both courses, the red and the blue, unlike the Olympic Games where nearly nobody won on the red course. That was a tough. Americans putting up a game effort, finishing fourth. But we've got two equal courses here, it looks like.
All right,
And timing is ready. It looks like we are ready to go. We have 8, Elena Ekzenberger from CU in the red course. Bib number 9, Michelle Curvin from the University of Utah on the blue course.
all right, do they need new ones at every round? I don't know
I'll
if
do
they
that, Pete. I'll be out here. I'll run it
I
on.
thought Esther would do that.
I will do it.
And 4, we've got the
I don't think you need new ones.
I got timing clear, please.
Timing is clear. Sorry, I missed that.
Clear course, we have Ekzenberg again on the red course, Curvin on the blue course, CU against Utah. Awaiting the starter's command.
Well, they could have done that before.
Poles going over the wand or over the start. And we have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like initially red might be quicker just out of the start, but blue maybe a little quicker down at the bottom. This is going to be a tight race. Ekzenberger on the red crosses with a .406 advantage. .406 for Ekzenberger.
5 red, 12 blue.
Bib number 5 is on the red. Ainsley Alexander from the University of Alaska Anchorage. Christina Natalenko, bib number 12, also from University of Alaska Anchorage on the blue. And we have a good start. We are underway. Natalenko on blue. Alexander on red. We've got a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be very close. All eyes to the finish. And it was red by .289. .289 for Ainsley Alexander. All men, please head to the start. All men, please head to the start. We are going to go right into the round of 16 for men. Emma Hammergard, bib number 4 on red. Mary Kate Hackworthy from the Colorado Mountain College on blue. And we have a good start, and Hammergard out quickly on the red course. Let's see if Mary Kate Hackworthy can pick it up. Hammergard from the University of Colorado Buffaloes, looking very strong right now. And she crosses first. Mary Kate Hackworthy coming across second. The differential is going to be 1 second. 1 second differential for Hammergard going into the next round. Ellery Smart, bib number 3 on the red course. Nicole Ma, look Ma, no hands on the blue course from the University of Alaska, and we have a good start. Smart a little ahead at this point, but Ma putting it on right now, trying to catch up. Smart on the red, looking to advance to the not advancing, taking an advantage, .657 for Ellery Smart. 0.657 advantage over Ma, and they will switch courses. Bib number 6, Sona Moravsikova on red. Cheyenne Brown from Colorado Mountain College on blue, bib number 11. And we have a good start. Brown gets a good start on the blue course. But Moravsikova starting to pull away right now, but Brown not letting her get away. This is going to be another tight race, ladies and gentlemen. And Moravsikova crossing with a .444 advantage. .444 for Sona Moravsikova from the University of Utah. Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College on red versus Alyssa Hill from the University of Alaska Anchorage on blue. This is 7 versus 10. And we have a good start right there. Prophet on red getting out early, but she gets a little wild on that fourth gate. And she does race the Pro Tour, I'm told. So Ainsley Prophet crossing first with an advantage of .781 for Prophet. They will swap courses now. Caitlin Harsh has a bye, bib number 2. So I believe we are moving to our men's round of 16. We'll be starting with Gustav Voello against Max Burvey. Voello from the University of Utah. Burvey from the University of Colorado. Again, all the men, please make your way back up to the top and go and join them as well. We are going to rock and roll through this because the buck doesn't even slow down here. We are nonstop parallel slalom action here at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational. We're waiting on the gentleman to get into position. Again, it'll be bib number 1, Gustav Voello on the red, Max Burvey from CU on the blue, Voello from the University of Utah. And the course seems to be holding up very nicely here so far. Certainly 2 more rounds to go. 3 rounds for the men, 2 more rounds for the women. The men are getting lined up.
I'm fine, don't worry. That bag actually and if you see that little, if you can see the bracket, first run, whoever's on top will start in red.
Everyone is getting into position right now. Again, our first matchup, Gustav Voello, will be University of Utah against Max Burvey from the University of Colorado. Our second match will be bib number 9, Tracey Moore from DU against bib number 8, Cole Puckett from DU. A couple of Steamboat Springs youngsters, young men growing up here. They'll be competing against each other. Leon Nickick will be going out of the red course against Diedrich Nilsson.
Oh, top of the bracket is always in red. confirm that with him, but he said top of the bracket.
It's top of the bracket. It's not Kevin.
It's top of the bracket. Goes on.
So the Greg.
Go ahead.
I just think that's what we said last night. Well, that you were ready now.
Sorry to confuse
Yeah,
you.
that's the way the rule's written. It just makes it really.
The other way is
And it looks like we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Our round of 16 for the men's parallel slalom about to begin. Gustav Vuelo from the University of Utah on the red course. Max Swervy Burvey, bib number 16 from the University of Colorado on the blue course. Awaiting the start command, and we have a good start. And Burvey gets out quick. Burvey gets out very quick. And Vuelo having all kinds of difficulty right now. Burvey taking advantage of an excellent start, looking to move up, and he crosses with a .323 advantage. .323, a tremendous start for Max Burvey. Vuelo, in addition to starting a little bit late, got back seat in the first two gates and was just hanging on for dear life. Tracey Moore, bib 9 on red. Cole Puckett, bib number 8 on blue. Both from the University of Denver pioneers, both growing up with the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. This is going to be a tight race, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, this is going to be a test. Now we're waiting on the start. Oh, sorry. Okay, we ready?
We are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Seymour on red. Puckett on blue. going to be a barn burner of a race. Two pretty evenly matched athletes here on the hill they grew up on, and we have a good start. And it looks like Seymour has a good start over Puckett, getting a little bit over the front of his skis, but Puckett's starting to come on now. Seymour holding on. This is going to be a good race. It is Seymour by 0.331. Nice run there. Leon Nikic, bib number 5, against Diedrich Nielsen on blue. Nikic on red. Nielsen on blue. And we have a good start. We're underway again. Pretty even, 2 gates in. But it looks like Nikic starting to maybe, no, I'm not so sure. It is another barn. And all eyes to the finish. And it is the blue course with a 0.012 advantage. 0.012 for Nielsen. 0.012, unbelievable race right there. And our 2 fastest runs so far.
Correct.
Jan Ronner, bib number 13, is on the red course from the University of Alaska, Anchorage. He is going against teammate Hunter Ide, the Ides of March, on the blue course. Ronner on red, Ide on blue. 2 University of Alaska Seawolves going at it right here in Ski Town, USA. And if the ladies can please make their way up to the top, because we are going right into the women's second run. Good looking race going right now. Again, Ronner on red, Ide on blue. Ide starting to pull away at the bottom. Is it going to be enough? And it looks like Ide on the blue course by 0.097. 0.097 for Ide on the blue course. Bib number 3, Jeremy Mathers on red. Alexander Berkner from CU on blue. Mathers from the University of Utah getting the start command right now. And we have a good start. And it's red out quickly, but look at this move on the blue course by Berkner. Another very close race. Mathers on red, Berkner on blue, all eyes to the finish.
Boy, was that tight.
It is the red course by 0.030. Mathers, 0.030 ahead. Our next run, Bobby Ryan from the University of Colorado on red. Jack Reich from Colorado Mountain College and the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club on blue.
And red, 6 blue.
And we're underway, and a good start on blue by Jack Reich. Oh, and he leans down. It looks like he puts a hand down. Bobby Ryan on the red course. Jack Reich on the blue course. Going to be another really close race, and it looks like red by 0.273. Bobby Ryan by 0.273 over Jack Reich. Now we have Chase Seymour from University of Colorado, bib number 7 on red, against Nick Onkovskoy from Colorado Mountain College on blue. This will be another good, close race. And a good start, good even start there through the first 2 gates. Onkovskoy on blue, Seymour on red. Whoa, 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 hanging on there, and it's Seymour. Seymour with .535 advantage, .535 for Chase Seymour from the University of Colorado, and they will switch courses. Bib number 18, Olaf Sanderberg is on the red course. Jacob Dilling on the blue course. And women, if you can please make your way to the top of the course here. We're going right into the women's second run of the round of 16. Again, Olaf Sanderberg, University of Alaska Anchorage, one of the Fighting Sea Dogs, Sea Wolves, which will be reintroduced to Colorado, coming to a neighborhood near you soon. Olaf Sanderberg on red. Jacob Dilling on blue. And we have a good start. And a good looking run, and Dilling started pull away here. It's going to be very close to the finish. It looks like Dilling on the blue by .022. .022 for Dilling on the blue course. We are about 2 minutes away. We will jump into our women's second run of the round of 16. Elena Ekzenberger with a .406 advantage over Michelle Curvin. That will be our first competition. Alexander, .289 in front of Natalenko. Hammergard, 1 second ahead of Mary-Kate Hackworthy. Ellery Smart, .657 in front of Nicole Ma. Mora Sikova is .444 ahead of Cheyenne Brown. Ainsley Prophet, .781 ahead of Alyssa Hill. But they switch courses right now, and we'll see how these courses run. If there's an advantage on the red or blue course, it still looks very even with winners on both sides. And they are on course, ladies and gentlemen. Ekzenberger on the blue course. Curvin on the red course. Going to be very close. And that is Curvin on the red course winning, but not winning the round. It is going to be Ekzenberger advancing to go against Nora Brand. And we have bib number 12, Natalenko, in the red against Alexander on the blue. And we have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh, something happened. Red did not drop. We're going to have to do a rerun. And it looks like good training run there for Natalenko.
That's an advance.
Advances.
So is that a max penalty?
Who finished?
That is my understanding. The back
Person in blue finished was Exit.
No, that was
No. Blue
Yeah, that'd be
was,
right. Drop it.
Blue was Ashley Alexander. And it looks like there may have been a barge up
I
there.
need that.
And that means, my understanding is Ashley Alexander is going to advance because there was a barge and that kept the gate from opening. Ashley Alexander from the University of Alaska Anchorage is going to advance. So evidently when there's a barge, the gate does not open, and that is a loss on that course. Now we have Emma Hammergard on blue against Mary Kate Hackworthy on red. Hammergard has the full second advantage over Hackworthy. Mary Kate Hackworthy on the red course. We'll see if she can make up a second. The CMC and Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club alumni on her home hill. We have a good start. Hammergard on blue. Mary Kate Hackworthy on red. Hammergard starting to pull away right now. She had a full second advantage. And it will be Hammergard advancing over Mary Kate Hackworthy. Nice job, Emma Hammergard. Our next racers, Ellery Smart with a .657 advantage over Nicole Ma from the University of Alaska. It will be Ma on red, Smart on blue. And we have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like Smart getting a better start out, but wow, that is a good move by Ma. She just made up a bunch of space there. But Ellery Smart looking strong, looking to advance. And that was blue, that was Smart, winning by .087 on the run. And she advances. Ellery Smart, bib number 3 from the University of Denver. And we have Cheyenne Brown on red against Sona Moravsikova on blue. And we have a good start. Moravsikova on blue. Cheyenne Brown on red. Cheyenne Brown getting the early lead right now, but Moravsikova pouring it on. Going to be a very close race. Moravsikova had a .444 advantage. And she does advance. Moravsikova on the blue course won the run and advances. Bib number 6, Sona Moravsikova. Our next racers, Alyssa Hill on red, Ainsley Prophet with a .781 advantage from Colorado Mountain College on blue. And a good start there. Ainsley Prophet, she does do the Pro Tour, so she has some of this head-to-head experience on the blue course. A good-looking run right now. Hill on red, Prophet on blue. And it was Hill won the run, but not enough. Ainsley Prophet advancing. She will face Caitlin Harsh from the University of Colorado. Nice job, ladies. Going right back to the men now. Gentlemen, please make your way to the start if you're not already there.
When you're ready advancing skiers for women.
Abby, let me know when you're ready. I'm ready, Sean.
1 versus 8. 5 versus 4. 3 versus 6. 7 versus 2.
Copy. Nice.
Timing is ready.
Starting's ready.
John to Esther, your updated bracket should be on the printer.
16 for red, 1 for blue, you may send.
And we have bib number 6. Bib number 1 on blue. Max Burvey, a .323 advantage. He is on the red course, and he must have barged because this is Gustav Voello. And I think he...
Oh, was that a barge?
Gate barge.
And it was a gate barge. Unbelievable. Gustav Voello will advance with the disqualification for Max Burvey for the gate barge. Gustav Voello is time 16.38. No barging. It's important to be well-mannered in this sport. It is Tracey Moore on blue, Cole Puckett on red. Seymour with a .331 advantage. And a good start there. Seymour out quickly on the blue, but Puckett pulling ahead right now on the red. He's got to make up .331. Seymour coming on strong. It's going to come down to the finish. And while Puckett won the run by .252, it was not enough, and Tracey Moore will advance to the next round from the University of Denver. Again, Puckett winning the run, but Seymour had the advantage of .331, and not quite enough was made up. Next one, Leon Nikic on blue. He is on the course. Diedrich Nielsen on red with a .012 advantage to Nielsen on the red course. Going to be very close. And I think that was Nielsen on the red, .319, and he will advance. Diedrich Nielsen from the University of Alaska, Anchorage, is advancing. Nice run, Mr. Nielsen. Super fast time, 15.84, 15.84. Very fast time. Jan Ronner on blue. Hunter Ide on red with the .097 advantage. Another very close race, ladies and gentlemen. All eyes on this one. It's going to come to the finish. Oh, my goodness. And it is red just by .134. And I believe that means Hunter Ide advances. Hunter Ide just advanced, bib number 4, from the University of Alaska, Anchorage, over his teammate, Jan Ronner. Next racers, Jeremy Mathers on red with a .030 advantage over Alexander Berkner on CU, who will be on the red course. Jeremy Mathers on blue after we get this course repair done. What a race there between Hunter Ide and Jan Ronner. That was unbelievable.
all the lowest numbers.
That is clear.
That's the 9, 12s.
And we're clear. Jeremy Mathers on blue. Alexander Berkner on red. Mathers with a .030 advantage. Oh, and what a start on the red course for Berkner. But look at Mathers pouring it on right now. It's going to come down to a photo finish again. Ladies and gentlemen, and it is the red course by .024, but I don't believe that's enough to overcome.
Holy cow.
That is Mathers by .01. Unbelievable. Jeremy Mathers advancing from the University of Utah. What a great race. Bobby Ryan on the blue course, Jack Reich on the red course. Ryan has a .273 advantage. We'll see if Jack Reich can make that up. If there is, this is a very close courses here. Jack Reich on the red course, looking strong right now. Bobby Ryan on blue, starting to come on strong. And it's coming down, and it is the red course winning the run by .073. But Ryan advances. Bobby Ryan advances from the University of Colorado. Bobby Ryan, nice run. Great race there, fellas. Chase Seymour on blue with a .535 advantage over Nick Onkovskoy on red. And a good start. Seymour on blue, Onkovskoy on red, and Nick immediately goes ahead. But can he maintain? The blue course seems to be a little faster down below. Going to be very close. All eyes. And it looks like the red course won with a .070, but that is not enough to make up the difference on the first run. Chase Seymour advancing. Both Seymour brothers advancing today. Chase Seymour from the University of Colorado. Olaf Sanderberg on the blue course. Jacob Dilling on the red course with a .022 advantage, and we have a good start. Engelhart on blue. Dilling on red with the slight advantage. And it is going to be Dilling advancing. Dilling advancing. He had won the run by .32 with a time of 16.15. I'm sorry, 15.62, fastest run of the run.
Start.
And we have our quarterfinals set for both the men and the women, ladies and gentlemen. On the women's side, Nora Brand from DU will be going against Elena Ekzenberger from CU. They will start out on the quarterfinal run number 1. Ashley Alexander from University of Alaska will be competing against Emma Hammergard from the University of Colorado. Eller against Utah's Sona Moravsikova. And Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College will be going up against Caitlin Harsh from the University of Colorado.
Ready?
And we are ready to go right into the women's quarterfinals. Nora Brand, the German skier for the University of Denver Pioneers, is on the red course. Elena Ekzenberger on the blue course, and we have a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Ekzenberger having an excellent start. Brand right there. We have a barn burner going on. Little advantage right now to the blue course, it looks like. And yes, it is the blue course with a .071 advantage. Ekzenberger with a .071 advantage over Nora Brand. We have Ashley Alexander from University of Alaska Anchorage on red. Emma Hammergard from CU on blue. We have a clear course. And a good start right there. In a close race so far. Alexander having a little difficulty on the red course, and Hammergard putting the hammer down right now, and she crosses and she has an advantage of .832. .832, a commanding lead in a 16-second course. Ellery Smart from the University of Denver on red. Sona Moravsikova from University of Utah on blue. And a good start. And it looks like Smart immediately out to the lead on the red course. Ellery Smart from DU, but here comes Moravsikova. She's pouring it on here at the finish. Going to be another photo finish, and it looks like red course there, yes, by .267. .267 for Ellery Smart. Our next race, Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College on red. Caitlin Harsh from the University of Colorado on blue. And I don't know who set the course, but it seems very even right now. And Prophet off to a good start right now. But here comes Caitlin Harsh. Going to be a good run. Harsh getting a little bit low from the end, and I think, and that is red. Prophet by .132. .132. Caitlin Harsh just having a little difficulty there. 3 gates from the finish, but she saved it, but she is behind by .132. Ainsley Prophet winning that run. We're going right into our men's quarterfinals. Gustav Voello on the red course against Tracey Seymour from DU on the blue course. Here we go. It looks like we're ready to go. Gustav Voello in red. Tracey Seymour in blue. Oh, we have a slight hold here. Gustav Voello, bib number 1, will be on the red course. Tracey Seymour on the blue. Our second race will be Diedrich Nielsen on red against Hunter Ide on blue, a couple of University of Alaska Anchorage teammates. Our third matchup will bring us Jeremy Mathers on red from the University of Utah against CU's Bobby Ryan on blue. And then a CU Buffaloes race, Chase Seymour on red against Jacob Dilling on blue. But it looks like we are ready right now. Gustav Voello on red, Tracey Seymour on blue, awaiting the starter's commands. And a good start. And a good start for Seymour. But Voello quickly taking advantage there on the red course. He is accelerating like no one we've seen today. Voello crossing with a .583 advantage. .583 for Voello. Next racers, Diedrich Nielsen on red. Hunter Ide on blue. And we are underway. Nielsen on red, Ide on blue. Oh, and Nielsen gets his feet locked up a little bit. What a recovery, stays in the course. But look at Hunter Ide. Oh my goodness, what a recovery. What a race, and that is Hunter Ide by .246. .246. It was like a freestyle competition. I saw the bases of skis from up here in the crow's nest. Unbelievable. Hunter Ide, .246. Jeremy Mathers on the red course. Bobby Ryan on the blue course. This is Utah against CU. Mathers on red, Ryan on blue. And we have a good start. And a close start right off the bat. Matching each other turn for turn. It looks like Mathers might be getting a little bit of an advantage right now. And it is Mathers crossing first. .332 ahead of Bobby Ryan. Chase Seymour on red, Jacob Dilling on blue. A couple of CU Buffaloes going head to head right now. The Thundering Buffaloes coming down the hill, and it's a good start. Dilling on blue, Seymour on red. Seymour gets a good start here, but we know the blue course catches up here at the finish. Very good looking run. Who's it going to be? It is so close. And it is the red course by .033. Seymour with a .033 advantage over Jacob Dilling, and they will switch courses. We're going back to the women. Now we have Nora Brand will be on the blue, Elena Ekzenberger on the red. Ekzenberger has a .071 advantage. We are taking the second run here in the quarterfinals here at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational, our parallel slalom. And it looks like they are getting into position up there right now. Nora Brand, again, will be on the blue. Elena Ekzenberger from CU with a .071 advantage on the red course. And we have a good start. Ekzenberger on red, Brand on blue. Ekzenberger a little bit of a lead right now, but Brand is charging. Right now, DU against CU, and what is it going to be? And it is the red course, and that is Ekzenberger with a .218 advantage, and she advances. Elena Ekzenberger advances over Nora Brand. into the semifinals.
Four in red, 5 to
Ashley Alexander on blue, Emma Hammergard on red with a .832 advantage. And we have a start, a good start right there. Hammergard on the red course, taking an early advantage over Alexander. Hammergard carrying a lot of speed. She is going to, it looks like, advance pretty easily. It is advancing by .576 on this run. It is Emma Hammergard who will be going up against Elena Ekzenberger, CU, in the semifinal round. Ellery Smart on the blue course. Sonia Moravsikova on the red course. Ellery Smart a .267 advantage. And we have a good start. Moravsikova on the red course. Smart on the blue course. Smart looks strong right now. A very tight race. All eyes to the finish. What's it going to be? I think that is red by .366, and it is going to be Moravsikova advancing. Moravsikova advancing over Ellery Smart. Ainsley Prophet on blue with a .132 advantage against Caitlin Harsh from CU on the red course. Colorado Mountain College against Colorado Golden Buffaloes. Harsh on red. Prophet on blue. A good start. Prophet's got a .132 advantage, but Harsh comes out quickly right now. But here comes Prophet. Harsh, Prophet coming at us right now. Harsh, and it is the red course winning by .09. And that means Ainsley Prophet advancing, unbelievable, by 0.03 of a second. Prophet advancing. CMC into the semifinals there. Again, it will be Elena Ekzenberger from CU against teammate Emma Hammergard in the first run of the semifinals. Sona Moravsikova from University of Utah will be going against Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College in the second run of the semifinals. We'll be going here shortly with our men. Gustav Voello with a .583 advantage over Trey Seymour. Trey will be on the red course. Gustav will be on the blue course. And we are ready right now. Seymour on red. Voello on blue. Awaiting the command. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a good start. Voello has a good start, but Seymour pulls out right away. What a race going on right now, but Voello pouring it on the blue course. All eyes to the finish, and it's Voello with a .087 advantage on the run, and he will advance. Gustav Voello from the University of Utah advancing to the semifinal round. Nice job there, gentlemen. Diedrich Nielsen on the blue course. Hunter Ide on the red course. Ide has a .246 advantage. Couple of University of Alaska Anchorage teammates going at it right now. eyed on red, slightly ahead, but here comes Nielsen. Nielsen pouring it on right now. All eyes to the finish. He's got to make up .246. Did he do it? He did. .405. .405 for Nielsen, and Nielsen advances. Unbelievable. Diedrich Nielsen qualified 12th, and he is going to the semifinals to compete against Gustav Fuello. Bobby Ryan on the red course. Jeremy Mathers from Utah on the blue course. CU against Utah. Mathers has a .332 advantage. These are two very evenly matched courses here. It's all coming down to execution. And Bobby Ryan has a quick start right now, but here comes Mathers. Oh, and Ryan gets a little wild and woolly, losing some speed. He goes down on his hip, and it's going to be Mathers advancing to the semifinal from the University of Utah. Mathers advancing to the semifinal. Chase Seymour on the blue course. Jacob Dilling on the red. Seymour, a .033 advantage. Can he do it? Our hometown boy from the CU Buffaloes, Chase Seymour, a slight advantage, ever so slight, over Jacob Dilling. We have a good start, and we have a good start from both competitors. This is Dilling on red. Seymour on blue. A good race going on right now. Couple of CU competitors. And it is the red course with a .490 advantage, and Jacob Dilling will advance, bib number 2 from the University of Colorado, where he will go up against Utah's Jeremy Mathers. Nice skiing there, gentlemen.
Just to make sure, we've got 1 versus 12, 3 versus 2.
So we go. Thank you much.
Now we go to the women's semifinals here at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom. Elena Ekzenberger qualified 8th against the 4th qualifier, Emma Hammergard from CU. It is CU against CU in this round of the semifinals. Ekzenberger will be on the red course. Hammergard will be on blue. Sona Marivsikova from Utah will be on the red course, going against Colorado Mountain College's Ainsley Prophet on the blue. Waiting for the women to get into position. It looks like we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Elena Ekzenberger on red, Emma Hammergard on blue. And we will have a small final and a big final, so don't go anywhere.
All 4 of them should come back up.
And just as a reminder, everyone, all 4 athletes in the semifinals, men's and women's, go back up, whether you win or lose, because we have the big final and we have the small final. So everyone that is competing at this point in the competition has 4 more runs to go, and we have a good start. Ekzenberger on red, Hammergard on blue. Couple of teammates from the University of Colorado, and it looks like Hammergard at this point moving ahead. Ekzenberger trying her hardest, but that is Hammergard by 0.434. 0.434, Hammergard in the lead. Sona Maravsikova from the University of Utah on the red course. Ainsley Prophet on the blue course. We are ready to send them, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the semifinals. Run number 1. And a good start by Prophet, Morsikova on the red course, Prophet on the blue course, and Prophet right now slightly ahead. Prophet from CMC against Morsikova from the University of Utah. All eyes to the finish. And it is the red course by 0.015. 15 thousandths ahead on the red course. Going right into the men's round here. Gustav Voello will be on red. Diedrich Nielsen on the blue course. As soon as they get up there, Gustav Voello from University of Utah against University of Alaska Anchorage's Diedrich Nielsen. Second matchup, Jeremy Mathers, also from Utah, against Jacob Dilling from the University of Colorado. Looks like we are getting people into position. Gustav Voello on the red course. Diedrich Nielsen on the blue course. Bib number 1, Gustav Voello in the red course. Bib 12, Diedrich Nielsen from University of Alaska Anchorage on the blue course. And they are off, ladies and gentlemen. Voello quickly out on the red course. Nielsen has been skiing very well on the blue course. He's staying right with them turn for turn. Voello on red, Nielsen on blue. Going to be very close. And it is red by 0.087. Voello by 0.087. Jeremy Mathers from the University of Utah, bib number 3 on red. Jacob Dilling, bib number 2 from the University of Colorado on blue. And we have a good start. Again, Mathers on red, off to the quick start right now, but he gets a little bit low right there. This is Dilling on blue. He's trying to stay within it, and Dilling gets his arm caught in the panel and gets spun around, and Mathers crosses with a 1 second advantage. Mathers with a 1 second advantage as Dilling gets his arm caught in the gate and gets pulled around. Unbelievable racing going on. Now we are waiting for our second run of women's semifinals. Emma Hammergard with a 0.434 advantage over Elena Ekzenberger. It'll be Hammergard on red, Ekzenberger on blue. Both athletes are in the start. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Emma Hammergard on red, Elena Ekzenberger on blue. Hammergard with a .434 advantage. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the semifinals, the final run. And it is Hammergard out quickly, but here comes Ekzenberger. Ekzenberger not letting her get away. She has to make up .434. Is it going to be enough? And it is the red course that wins by .057, and Emma Hammergard will go to the big final, and Ellen Ekzenberger head right back up because you will go to the small final. Emma Hammergard going to the big final from the University of Colorado. Sona Moravsikova from the University of Utah with just the slightest margin of victory or of being ahead of Ainsley Prophet by .015. Prophet will be on the red, Moravsikova on the blue. We are ready to send. Perhaps the race of the day right here. And they are off. Prophet on red, Moravsikova on blue, and Prophet off to a quick lead, but we know the blue course catches up near the bottom. Prophet having to make up .015. It's going to be awfully close. And Prophet advances, winning the run by .465. 465, Ainsley Prophet going to the big final. And Sona Moravsikova going into the small final. Ladies, both of you head back up. You're both competing for the big and small final. Nice job there, Ainsley Prophet.
Versus 6. Your big final running second would be 4 versus 7.
Well,
Should we run both the women's small final and then the men's small final, and then do both finals like you did with Pro Tour?
I think
It will go women's small final run 1, men's small final run 1, women's big final run 1, men's big final run 1. And do that again for run 2.
you can. Okay. I thought that the rules actually said
Big finals go last. The big finals.
12 red, 1 blue.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Second run of men's semifinals. Dietrich Nielsen on red. Gustav Voello with a .087 advantage on blue. And we have a good start. Nielsen out quickly. Voello with a slight advantage. And Nielsen right now holding his own. Who's it going to be? Voello on blue, Nielsen on red. Going to be very close. All eyes to the finish. And it is red by .158. And Nielsen is going to the big final, ladies and gentlemen. Dietrich Nielsen qualifying 12th, going to the big final. Unbelievable. Jeremy Mathers on the blue course with a 1 second advantage. Jacob Dilling on the red course from the University of Colorado. On the blue, Dilling on the red. Dilling having some difficulty catching an arm on the first run, and he is going to win this run, but it is not going to be enough. 0.50 on the run, but it is going to be Mathers going to the big final and Dilling going to the small final. Gentlemen, if you can make your way up to the start, we will get right back into it.
I think we should wait until we get the guys up for the small final before we start the ladies, just so it runs together.
Copy to start.
Kevin, your small final running first for the men will be 1 versus 2. Big final running second will be the 12 versus 3.
And we are going to run our small finals first, beginning with the women. That will be Elena Ekzenberger. She will be on the red course against Sonia Moravskova, who will be on the blue course. And then we go to our men's small final, which will be Gustav Oello on the red course from the University of Utah against Jacob Dilling on the blue course from the University of Colorado. Then we'll go right into our first run of the big final, women's. Emma Hammergard on the red course from CU against Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College on the blue. And in the big final men's first run, Deirdre Nielsen on the red course against Jeremy Mathers on the blue course. It's Alaska against Utah for the big final. We're going to wait till all the men and women get some incredible activity here, some great racing, and some very close races. We hope you're having a great time. Hope you haven't forgotten the sunscreen, even though it's cold out today. You want to apply that liberally. USA Steamboat Springs, Colorado. A welcome to those watching around on the World Wide Web on Nolting Vision. Ski Town, USA, we are so glad that you're here joining us. Unbelievable racing. We are into the big final at the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom. And it looks like we are getting ready here. We are ready for our women's small final. Elena Ekzenberger from the University of Colorado will be on the red course. Sona Moravsikova from the University of Utah on the blue course. Run number 1 of the small final. This is for 3rd and 4th place. And we have a good start right now. Ekzenberger quickly out on the red course. Moravsikova trying to stay in touch with her. She is doing a good job, and she is catching up right now on the blue course. All eyes to the finish, and it is the red course with a .306 advantage. 306 for Ekzenberger.
No, just give this back to me, right? But yeah, because I'll see it. You're fine, because
You'll
I'll see
see
it
when
for
I
yep,
open it
yep,
up.
yep.
Gustav Fuello on the red course from the University of Utah. Jacob Chilling-Dilling from the University of Colorado on the blue course, awaiting the start command. Sending on starters orders. We have a clear course, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Voello qualified first, Dilling qualified second, and here they are in the small final, and it's a good start. Voello, getting a little back seat right off the bat. Dilling staying right with him. Dilling pulling even with him right now. Voello on red, Dilling on blue. Going to be a very close race. Who's it going to be? And it is blue. Dilling, .028 in first, .028. And now we're going to the big final run 1 for the women. Ladies and gentlemen, on the red course, Emma Hammergard from the University of Colorado. On the blue course from Colorado Mountain College, one of the Fighting Eagles, Ainsley Prophet.
Oh, no, you won't.
Go for Paul.
You'll see it when I type them in the next set. So it's 4, 7.
Again, Hammergard on red, Prophet on blue. Very exciting racing going on here in Ski Town, USA. Run 1 of our big final. Here it is. Something happened with the start.
And a barge.
And it sounds like there was a barge on Prophet, and so Hammergard will have a 1 second advantage. Hammergard from the University of Colorado. We had a barge from Ainsley Prophet, and she has a 1 second disadvantage going into the second run here. Going into our men's big final. On the red course from the University of Alaska, Anchorage, Diedrich Nielsen. He will be going against Jeremy Matthews, bib number 3 from the University of Utah on the blue course. Switching over clocks from the men to the women just takes us a minute or two. Dietrich Nielsen on the red course, Jeremy Mathers on the blue course. This is the big final, men's big final. On number 1.
All the cabin. 32.
You may send.
And we are ready, ladies and gentlemen, awaiting the starter's command. Run number 1, the big final. Nielsen on red, Mathers on blue. And we have a good start. Nielsen from the University of Alaska Anchorage out quickly, getting a little bit low. Here comes Mathers. And Nielsen getting into the soft snow, having some difficulty. Mathers skating across, and he has an advantage of 0.551. 0.551 for Jeremy Mathers. We'll go right back into our small finals if the men and women can make it back up to the start. And we'll continue with Sona Moravsikova starting on the red course, Elena Ekzenberger from CU on the blue course. It is Utah against CU in the small final. Ekzenberger with a .306 advantage over Moravsikova.
Right. When we have timing is ready.
And we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. Sona Moravsikova from the University of Utah on the red course. Elena Ekzenberger on the blue course from the University of Colorado. And we have a good start. Again, Ekzenberger on blue, Moravsikova on red. Ekzenberger has a .306 advantage. Good looking run going right now. This is a barn burner again. Head-to-head action. Crossing. It is the red course with a .008 advantage. It is not enough. Elena Ekzenberger into third position overall. Congratulations, Elena Ekzenberger from CU. Sona Moravsikova into fourth position. Hundies count. Our men's small final again. Jacob Dilling will be on the red course. Gustav Fuello on the blue. Dilling has a .028 advantage. So close. This is going for third and fourth place, ladies and gentlemen. Awaiting the starter's command. And a good start. We have Dilling on the blue. I'm sorry, on the red. Voello on the red. On the blue, I'm getting confused. Voello on the blue, Dilling on the red. Dilling has a .028 advantage. Going to be awfully close. And it is Dilling crossing first by .160 on the red course, and Jacob Dilling taking third for CU. Gustav Voello into fourth position. CU, University of Colorado getting both third places, and Utah getting both fourth places at this point. But we have the big final to go. Again, going into the women's big final, Ainsley Prophet having some difficulty with a barge and having a 1 second penalty. Emma Hammergard will be on the blue course. Prophet will be on the red course from Colorado Mountain College. This is the big final, the women's big final. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They're underway. Prophet on red, Hammergard on blue. Prophet out quickly. She's got to make up a second. Can she do it? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Hammergard coming on strong right now, and it's all Prophet crossing first, but she could not make up the second. Emma Hammergard, the champion of the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational Parallel Slalom. Congratulations, Emma Hammergard. Ainsley Prophet into second position from the Colorado Mountain College. It is CU as the champion here at their own invitational event. We are over to the men's side. Much closer, Jeremy Mathers will be on the blue course. Diedrich Nielsen on the red course. Mathers has a .551 advantage. Mathers on the red course, Nielsen on the blue course. Awaiting the starter's command. Is it going to be Alaska or Utah as the champion in the men's division? Right now, Jeremy Mathers, .551 advantage over Diedrich Nielsen. Nielsen will be on the blue course, Mathers on the red course.
Ray is on red. 12 is on red. I'm ready.
And we have a clear from timing. It's all coming down to this, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear a pin drop out there. It is the big final run, and a good start by both competitors. Mathers on the red, Nielsen on the blue. He's got to make up some time. Oh, Nielsen getting wild and woolly, going for it. Can he make up .551? And it is Mathers. Mathers is your champion from the University of Utah. Congratulations, Jeremy Mathers. Utah on the champion podium there. Diedrich Nielsen from University of Alaska into second position. Congratulations. Jacob Dilling from CU in third, and Gustav Voello into fourth position. Our ladies side, Emma Hammergard from CU in first. Ainsley Prophet from Colorado Mountain College in second. Elena Ekzenberger from CU in third. And Sona Moravsikova into fourth position. Thank you, everyone. A great day of racing here, the Spencer Nelson Memorial CU Invitational. Good luck to everyone in the NCAA championships. Thank you to all our volunteers and staff What a great week of racing here in Steamboat Springs, Ski Town, USA. This is Peter Lemongello going to sign off. Hope you've enjoyed this, and good luck in the rest of your season.